This is the second bag that I borrowed from Sam from Bargain Hunting Blonde. So if you're interested to hear my thoughts about the small Polo ID bag, please keep on watching. So again, thank you, Sam, for letting me borrow two bags. This Polo ID bag as well as the Atelier Auguste Sully bag. It's funny that both bags kind of have the same half moon crescent shape. It was not on purpose by any means. It's just what ended up happening. So again, like with my other Atelier Auguste review, I did not watch Sam's review of this bag, so I'm going to leave it down below so you guys can check it out after this. But I just didn't want to watch it and sort of come up with exact same conclusions. So anyways, this is the Polo ID bag in a very beautiful pebbled leather. The leather is from Italy, while the bag is made in China. I looked this up online and it retails for $5.98. It does come in various sizes. So this is the small, there's also a mini, and there's also, I think, a larger one as well. So as you can see, right now I have it on the short shoulder strap length. It has 3 holes total, so you can make it super short, or this is at the longest of the shoulder length. It's at the longest length for the shoulder length. And as you can see, it hits at quite a good spot. And so a little bit about the bag. So the Polo ID comes from, I think, this little ID tag here, which is by far the heaviest hardware on this bag. So it's funny, Sam still has the stickers on it, which keeps it nice, I'm sure. I think if you were to take it off, I could foresee there being scratches on here. But it seems a little useless because there's no actual clasp. It actually closes with some magnet closures here. So as you can see, it closes like that. So this is really just for decoration. And I would feel it's a little annoying. So, you know, if I were to use it and you're like, oh, I don't want to have it, you know, it does dangle, but it dangles down the bottom and it goes past the bag body length, which if you've seen my Trim 24 review, the Hermes Trim 24 review, I like that one because it also does have a clasp that can dangle over. It's actually a very similar type of bag, but it doesn't go past the body length. Actually, let me just go grab it. So this is the Trim Duo 24 from Hermes, and again, like you see this, but this is actually functional. It clasps here so that if you were to overstuff the bag, you could put it on the top ring here, and it would still keep the bag. Even if you were to stuff this, I mean, it doesn't really do anything. And then again, if it dangles past the body here versus on a trim, it does not. So if you were to wear it without the clasp on, it doesn't look that weird, versus I would say this is kind of unusual. But anyways, you could also tuck it inside from what I saw online, and then you would just have a regular moon-shaped bag. But honestly, it's this little hardware thing is so heavy that if you really wanted a bag that had no sort of identification, just a plain bag, you can find plenty of crescent-shaped bags without any logos on it. So more about this bag, it is like the Trim Duo. It has 2 pockets here. I mean, 2 compartments. Inside it is just one big one with sort of like 2 parts of this bag. And if you were to then try to fit a water bottle in, you do have one big open compartment and you could fit it in. It would still stick out a little bit, but you know, that's not terrible. And then I guess if you really wanted to put the ID over, it would look something like that. And I will go over in just a bit what fits inside. But overall, I would say construction is really nice. Edging is actually very beautifully done. I would say, you know, inside is a suede. And so one of my nitpicky things when I review bags is when the suede interior meets the leather edging. Does it feel rough? Does it feel cheap? And this one doesn't, not like the Celine new trio, snap button trio. That one was egregious. Hardware is weighty. I do like that they chose to use brushed gold hardware. It says Polo on each side. And then, like I said, inside is just a magnet closure. There is one flat pocket here that could maybe fit a card case, and that's about it. But overall, it's a very well-made bag. I never would have guessed. I mean, I know Polo, Ralph Lauren is, I think, like the cheaper line for the Ralph Lauren brand, but they still The quality of this bag is really nice. It's actually, I would say, fits right amongst its peers in, when it comes to mid-range bags, you know, Sangmont, Polo, all of that. This is, I guess, the American version, made of Italian leather, made in China, but, you know, American brand, and I would say it's on par. So anyways, here I'm actually taking off the short shoulder strap, or struggling to take off the short shoulder strap. Why? Okay. So, I mean, that's, I guess, another thing is if you wanted to convert this from a shoulder to a crossbody bag, you are going to have to carry the extra straps with you. Or, I think that. So, and Sam here had it on the longest length because she is 5'10", and so quite a bit taller than me. But I will do mod shots with the crossbody length now. When I first did the mod shot, I couldn't find, I mean, I had it in my office. I did have, you know, all this, but I just didn't have it handy. So I didn't switch out the straps right away. So I only did mod shots with the shoulder length first. But now that I've switched it over, I will do some crossbody mod shots. There's quite a bit of length. Here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes on each side to really change it to what you want. And I do also appreciate that all of their straps has this sort of like extra padding almost, and it makes the grip, I think for a flat strap, it helps make the grip feel a little bit better, you know. So if you're not doing rolled handles, at least if you have this little bit up here, it does make for a more comfortable hand carry feel. It feels nice. There's other flat straps in some of my other bags where you hand carry it and it just feels not as nice. It feels, it almost like digs into your hand. And so this is actually a good size. It does not dig into your hand. So yes, this is the crossbody version. In terms of the leather, we can do a couple comparisons. So this is my Michino bag with the Ralph Lauren bag. In this case, this Michino one's actually a higher price range than Ralph Lauren, and I would actually say the leather is pretty comparable. It looks really nice. I guess if we were to compare it with Sangmont, again, Sangmont with Ralph Lauren Polo, it looks fairly similar. Maybe the grain on the Sangmont's a little more pronounced. And then last but not least, pairing it with Hermes. This is the Hermes Petit Arsan in Togo. So this is Hermes Togo with Ralph Lauren Italian leather. They don't say what it is, but yeah, I would say, you know, fairly comparable. Looks pretty good. In general, I do think this is a good bag. Me personally, it's just not my style. I really don't appreciate heavy accessories that serve no functionality, and I don't really care for the two-strap system because it makes it a lot less functional on the go. Quality overall is good. I mean, having tried this bag out, I would not be opposed to trying out another Polo Ralph Lauren bag, you know, if I saw one that in a style that I liked. I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, just pop them down below. Also, please check out Sam's video on this as well. If you guys have a Polo Ralph Lauren bag, I'm interested to hear what you think of it and if you really like it or not. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you know, if you like this video, I kindly ask that you consider subscribing since it really helps support this channel. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye.